Namaskara. Welcome to Amara Amara, Stories of Eternal Trees from the Indian Puranas and some folk tales. We had stories of the shoot, the root, sprouts, stem, even thorns. Where are we going next? It's right up to the fruit. This is a very well known story of Trishanku. Trishanku, a king, wanted to reach Indra or heaven in his bodily form when he was alive. He went to the great Guru Vasishta and asked him for help. Vasishta flatly refused. You cannot break the rules of nature, he said. Trishanku was not to be dissuaded. He went all the way to Vishwamitra, who had a feud with Vasishta at that time. Vishwamitra thought and said, Vasishta said no, is it? Then I will say yes. And so he performed a huge yagna, and Trishanku was launched right into space to Indraloka. When Indra saw this human hurtling up towards his world, he put out his hands and stopped him immediately. How could any human enter here? And so poor Trishanku started on his way down. Vishwamitra was not ready to accept defeat. So he stopped Trishanku in mid-air, hanging upside down, in mid-space rather, and promised him to create an alternate Swarga for him. Trishanku was dangling in this alternate Swarga for the longest period of time, and so Vishwamitra took out a huge pole and sent it out to support him. They say, as Trishanku hung there, his beard and his hair grew all over his face, and he turned into a coconut. The coconut which we all use as an offering to God. Do you know, there's a very small and sweet story about that. There was this king who was full of himself, very proud, and he rejected everything as not equal to him. Not the rice, not the flowers, not the riches, not the fruits. Nothing would be good enough as his offering to God, he said. And so he decided to offer the only thing that was as good as himself, which was himself. As the king got ready to do it, the wise men of his kingdom came forward and stopped him. "O king, don't do that. Break this coconut," they said. And when the king broke the coconut to his favorite god, he felt a change in himself. He felt his ego broken. Because, you see, they say that breaking a coconut to God breaks our ego. That was the story for today. I am going to come back with two more stories before the end of this Navratri. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Thank you once again.